Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of the Amazing Shinsengumi, Heroes in Love. We are on Chapter 4 with Todo Heisuke. Todo Heisuke has arrived! My god, this kid is a handful. In the last episode, he half drowned me, and he said it was cute! And he licked my nose, which was really, really weird. Amongst other things that he did. Alright, well, you can sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. June 5th. It was a hot day. I was bringing water to the soldiers practicing when the cup suddenly emptied.
Phew, I finished the last one. Can I have one more?
No. If you drink too much water, your endurance will fall. We have a long patrol starting tonight, on until morning. Save your strength.
From night until morning? It wasn't rare for them to patrol all night, but I felt something different in Soji's words.
Yes, that's how long it is.
Soji smiled vaguely.
Everyone might be happy if our breakfast was filled with lots of rice balls.
Huh?
That would make me happy too. I can eat 1,000,000 of Chizuru's rice balls.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about, but I'm fine with that.
Soji sighed.
Let's begin training again. Vice Captain Hijikata might call for us soon.
Then I'll go shopping. I'll go buy the ingredients for the rice balls.
You can just put salt on it. Then again, I'll be happy if there were some pickled vegetables as well.
Okay, got it. I smiled and nodded. Heisuke cheerfully smiled as well. I'll be back.
Chizuru.
For some reason, Heisuke said my name in a serious tone. Yes?
Kyoto is dangerous right now. Be careful.
Okay, I'll be fine.
Okay, just make sure you don't say anything about the Shinsengumi.
Huh? Stay silent and nod. I wonder why, but if Heisuke's telling me to do that, then I silently nodded.
Yep, I knew you were a good girl, Chizuru. Make sure you don't say anything.
Got it, I won't mention the Shinsengumi.
I can't go shopping with you today, but be really careful, okay?
I'll be fine. Don't worry. Heisuke looked worried as I bowed to him. I went out to shop. It was dusk. It was humid. The days were longer. The city looked slightly red. It looks yellow to me. I bought vegetables at the stores I always went to. The city doesn't seem any different. I thought that as I went home. A woman in front of me gently dropped her handkerchief. Gently dropped it? Was that on purpose? Is this a trap? Oh, you dropped this. I picked it up and tried to give it to her, but the woman didn't notice me and went on. Hello? The handkerchief was high quality and multicolored. I didn't know what to do and ended up following the woman. No, Chizuru, you're not being careful. Hello? She must have been in a hurry because she frantically looked around as she dashed onward. I couldn't catch up to her, and she entered a building that looked like an inn. This is a bad... No, it's Ikidaya! Bad. Ikidaya? That must have been the store's name. I hesitated a little, but I finally opened the door. Excuse me. I peeked inside, and the woman from before showed up. Oh, sorry, we don't have any vacancies tonight. Oh no, I'm not here to stay the night. As we talked, a man peeked his head out from the second floor. He quickly hid himself. It's like they're watching me to see what I do. I got a bad feeling, and the woman looked up at the second floor with me. You dropped this. Please take it. I panicked and handed the handkerchief over to the woman. She was shocked. Oh, my. Silly me, thank you. Would you like to stay for some tea? No, I just came to give this back to you. I tried to refuse her politely, but she grabbed my arm. Come now, you don't want to leave so soon, do you? We have some cold sweets. I refuse her, as is the wise thing to do. Even so, I was worried about Heisuke and the others back at the base. I needed to prepare a mass amount of rice balls as well. I would love to, but unfortunately I have some things I need to take care of. Don't say that. I feel bad not giving you anything after you came all this way to give me my handkerchief. The woman came even closer to me. Take a break. I couldn't refuse her now. I guess I can take you up on your offer. I thought I saw her eyes light up. Bad idea. She took me inside, and I had a seat. She brought out cold tea, sweets, and rice cakes. You don't have to give me so much. You don't need to be shy. Eat up. What if it's drugged? Oh, that's right. You should stay the night. No, I couldn't. I wish she would notice I was carrying vegetables that needed to be pickled. I need to go. I need to prepare dinner. I tried to stand up, but the woman forcefully grabbed my arm. Red alert! You saw the men on the second floor, didn't you? Yes, I saw them, but the ragged wolves will torture you. Not to mention, if you spill the beans, we'll be in a lot of trouble. The ragged wolves? I knew people called the Shinsengumi that, but did they really torture people? Everyone smiled so happily there, I couldn't imagine it. We need to make sure you don't talk. You're staying the night. By the time I figured out what was going to happen, it was already too late. Heisuke, everyone. I was sure they wouldn't worry if I slept here for one night. I tried thinking of an excuse for tomorrow. I nodded to myself. Yeah, are they really going to let me go in the morning, though? Even if I was staying here, it was to keep me from talking. I was put into the employee's room and spread out on a futon. It became dark, and the front door was silent. I could hear voices from the second floor. If the Shinsengumi couldn't know about them, who were the people upstairs? The Shinsengumi protected the shogun and the shogunate. That meant they're the anti-foreigners? They supported the emperor and wanted to get rid of foreigners. That's who they were. It was the Shinsengumi's duty to deal with these people, but it didn't occur to me. It must have been because I'd seen them protect Kyoto countless times. In any case, I didn't know what kinds of people were upstairs. They would let me go home tomorrow. I don't know, I wouldn't count on it. I made my decision. Bam, bam, bam. Someone was banging on the front door.
This is the Shinsengumi. We're here to inspect the facility.
I jumped up.
It's the ragged wolves. Everyone, get out here, quickly.
The innkeeper began to guide the guests on the second floor. I will quietly open the door. While the innkeeper wasn't looking, I unlocked and opened the door. Isami was there, wearing his pale blue jacket. He was shocked.
Miss Yukimura, what are you doing here?
I'll tell you later. There are guests on the second floor.
I got it. Stand aside.
Isami leapt forward and rushed inside. He rushed toward the second floor and unsheathed his sword. His steel blade shined in the dark night. Next, Soji and Shinpachi came in.
Chizuru, why are you here? I was so worried.
Even at a time like this, Heisuke rushed over to me. I'll tell you the details later. Heisuke...
I'll take down the bad guy, so stay close to me.
He's not telling me to go to safety like everybody else did. He's like, stay close to me and I'll protect you.
I'll protect you no matter what.
Heisuke took out his sword as people tumbled down the stairs to escape.
The Shinsengumi 8th Corps Captain, Todo Heisuke, has arrived.
He swung his blade downward, and it became stained with red. I heard a scream. Heisuke, look to the side! Men holding swords came from the side. Heisuke was calm. He mowed them down.
It's fine.
He cut his abdomen. The man slowly fell. It was a hot night. The building was closed off and was filled with the stench of blood. I felt nauseous and put my hand over my mouth.
Are you okay, Chizuru? Should we go outside?
When Heisuke was worrying about me, a man came from behind and tried to cut Heisuke. Heisuke! Heisuke turned around and gripped his blade. Ching! Their blades made a loud sound. Their blades clashed. However, his blade was a little too slow. Blood rushed down from Heisuke's forehead protector. It became undone.
Damn it!
Heisuke kicked his opponent away. He cut the staggering man diagonally. Heisuke! Heisuke!
Damn! I can't see in front of me with all this blood on my face. Chizuru, can you hold my hand while we go outside?
Yes. I looked around the area, making sure no one was coming to kill us. I took Heisuke's hand. In a moment, I saw something gray flash before my eyes.
You're fine. Take Heisuke outside quickly.
It was Soji. He was calm even at a time like this. I let Soji protect the rear while I took Heisuke outside. Reliable Soji. The front of the inn was filled with pale blue jackets. The Shinsengumi surrounded Ikidaya. I handed Heisuke over to one of the nearby soldiers. They started treating his wounds.
I wanted to fight some more. How annoying.
Looked terrified. I was terrified. Fighting other people meant taking their lives. I couldn't believe he would say that so cheerfully. I felt my face get pale.
Even if it's a joke, don't say things like that so casually, Heisuke.
Toshizo roared, but Heisuke pretended he didn't notice.
It's my forehead protector's fault for getting all messed up.
You're the one who let it get messed up.
I was just unlucky.
Heisuke, I was sure he really wanted to keep fighting. I was afraid because he said it so innocently. A number of people ran outside.
Take them prisoner alive.
The commotion died down. The surrounding soldiers captured the men that tried to flee. With them, Soji and Shinpachi came out. Soji was covered in blood, and Shinpachi was hurt. They drank water, and people nursed them back to good health.
Where's Heisuke? Over there. He's seriously injured, but his life isn't in danger. It's just... Just what? He wanted to fight more.
Isami let out a sigh.
He's a good guy, but he's so childish.
I know.
He might be trouble, but look after him for us.
I will. I nodded, but I had no idea what I was going to do. Yeah, he's trouble for more than just me. Chapter 5 will be It Sends Shivers Down My Spine. Apparently there's fire in the background, so there's probably going to be more fire in the story again. So join me for that later if you will. I hope to see you there or in some of my other videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.